The Pixel 10 and Pixel 10 Pro are here, and Google has finally made the kind of upgrade that actually feels different. When I first picked these phones up, the biggest surprise wasn't the design or the new materials. It was just how refined everything feels. Google has been slowly building toward this moment, and with the Pixel 10 series, they're clearly trying to make a statement. The first thing you notice is the design. It still looks like a Pixel, but the camera bar has been slimmed down, the frame is cleaner, and the whole phone feels more balanced in the hand. Google also switched to a new matte finish on the Pro model, and it does a great job of hiding fingerprints. It feels more premium compared to last year, and the weight distribution is noticeably better. It's subtle, but it matters. Now, the biggest change this year is the Tensor G4 chip. Google has been getting a lot of criticism for the past Tensor generations overheating or lagging behind other flagship processors. But this time, the jump is real. The Pixel 10 and 10 Pro run cooler, faster, and more stable than the Pixel 8 series ever did. You can feel it when scrolling, you can feel it when switching apps, and you definitely feel it when gaming. This isn't the fastest chip on Earth, but for the first time, it feels like Tensor is living up to its promise without overheating or throttling. And of course, this is still a Pixel. So you know the camera is where the phone shines. Google upgraded the main sensor and improved low-light performance across both models. The Pixel 10 Pro especially produces some of the cleanest, most detailed photos you can get on any smartphone right now. But what stands out more than the hardware is the processing. Google's computational photography has always been insane, but this year it feels even more natural. Skin tones look more accurate. Shadows hold onto more texture. Night sight is faster. And video stabilization looks almost unreal. This phone just understands what the photo should look like, and it delivers. Then there's AI, the thing Google is pushing harder than anyone else. You get the usual Google Intelligence features, but the new ones actually feel useful. Audio Eraser removes background noise in recordings better than ever. Magic Editor gives you ridiculous control over photos. And real-time translation is faster and more accurate than before. These are the types of features that make the Pixel feel like it's doing more for you than just being a smartphone. Feels like a tool. Battery life is also better this year. The efficiency gains from the G4 chip, combined with Google's new adaptive battery tuning, give the Pixel 10 Pro especially strong endurance. It easily lasts a full day, and pushing into a day and a half isn't unrealistic. Charging still isn't the fastest in the world, but it's finally good enough that it doesn't feel like a weakness. The software is exactly what you'd expect from a Pixel. Clean, minimal, and consistent. Android 16 on the Pixel 10 series runs smoother than any previous version. The animations feel tighter, multitasking feels more responsive, and Google is promising 7 years of major updates again, which is becoming one of their strongest selling points. So the real question is, who is the Pixel 10 actually for? If you're coming from a Pixel 7 or older, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. If you're on a Pixel 8 or 8 Pro, the improvements are real, but they might not be game-changing unless you care about performance, thermals, and camera quality. And if you're comparing it against the iPhone 17 or the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the Pixel 10 Pro is still the king of point-and-shoot photography and overall software intelligence. The Pixel 10 doesn't try to be the most powerful phone or the flashiest one. What it does instead is deliver the most consistently smart smartphone experience. It's clean, it's reliable, and it just works the way you expect it to. And that makes this one of Google's best phones in years. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.